I think we're good. I think we're live. At least that's what I'm told by the powers that be at YouTube. Well, just got the notification that I'm live, so that's a good sign. I think we're live. At least that's and now I hear it, so we're good. So yeah, hey guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another stream. It is Sunday morning here, so, and also it's been stupid hot. Okay, I think I'm ready. There is a lot of bits and pieces to get ready for this, so my apologies. Last week's live stream with the bicycle did not go according to plan. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, the bicycle stream was a bit of a fail, which is okay. Everything doesn't always have to happen perfectly, so I'm more than content when things go awry, because it's an experience as always. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. Get more of the body in shot. It's very loud out here today. Yeah, so I learned a lot on that last live stream that I have no ability to talk and bike and keep care of chat and all that. And there is a gaggle of police officers on motorcycles just went by. That was cool. But yeah, it was kind of funny because the stream, when I was watching it back, because I went down to the bakery to go get some breads for breakfast, and when I got there, I pulled the camera out and I was talking, and I realized that the live stream had ended. I was like, oh, okay. So I went to go reconnect like I do, and after a few minutes you can't reconnect, so I was like, oh, it's gone. So then I went back and I rewatched the footage, and it was like literally moments after I had said about people cutting in front of me, and then all of a sudden my stream stopped. I wondered if anybody thought that I might have crashed or something, but thankfully nobody said anything. Oh man. See, I'm keeping my phone in my pocket on purpose because it's stupid hot, which is part of the reason for this stream today. Why is there an alarm? 2 Mad Explorers, thank you. I'm good. No, I'm good, thank you. Well, I should do more than just walk across the street. Jesus Christ. Oh. So, this phone, as much as I love it, has proven to me over the course of the last few weeks that it's not meant or intended for the climate here. Because I go outside, anytime I'm getting cell phone signal, the heat on it just blows up. So I don't know if it's just because it's a couple of years old that it's starting to fail, or if it's just the fact that it's like a 5G phone in a 4G area. I don't know. I got nothing. I can't explain why it's overheating. It shuts off every now and again because of the heat, and it did it once when I was live streaming. And actually it did it last week during the bike stream, because I had put the phone in my basket in the front of the bike, and that's what had crashed it out. So yeah, it's Sunday morning for me, and a lot of folks overseas, it's not good morning, not good. Iced Americano, no sugar. Take away, yeah.
I mean, I American only.
it's next to impossible to start my day without coffee and my tea. Akun, thank you so much, my friend. And here, Akun. Okay, so the other reason I love it here, they always give me my tea. Oh. Good morning, hello. I had literally just got up a little while ago and was like, well, time to get the live stream started. I have been sleeping very erratically lately. I will get to bed usually, I don't know, anywhere between 10 to 12 p.m. And then I'll sleep for 3 or 4 hours. Then I'll be up for 3 or 4 hours. Then I get back to sleep for 3 hours. So it's a very erratic sleeping. And they're making a frappe. So if you hear the noise, that's what it is. So up, Chad. Okay. Don't know what's happening with chat, so I guess it's working. I'm going to send a test for my other, or a tessie. Yep, chat's not working here. There we go. 2 Mac Explorers. There we go. Okay, good. Oh. So yeah, because the phone tends to get overheated, I'm going to go walking. I have done a little bit of shopping for phones, and there's a couple that I've been looking at. And I looked at prices, and funny enough, right before New Year's here, I was at a store and was looking at a phone, and they had a price on it that I thought was fairly reasonable. I was tempted to pick it up then, and then I didn't. I was like, oh, maybe I'll find it cheaper. Every other place I've looked at, it has been like $20, $30 more expensive. So, thank you, Akun. See you. Oh, thank you. You too. Take care. So yeah, I'm gonna go back. I don't know if it was a sale that we're having because the New Year's was coming up or not. I got a couple of phones that I'm eyeballing, and my thought is, you know, buy a local phone. These are phones that are intended for folks here. And I'm not getting an iPhone. I'm not going to get your typical Western phone. I'm going to get something that I think is more local. There's Honor, there's Oppo, Infinix, and Techno are all companies that I've looked at. The one that I'm thinking about is from Techno, and it's a Spark 20 Pro. And it's a budget phone. I think I've seen it retailing for around $190. The store that I'm walking over to today, they had it for around $160. So we will see. It should be sufficient for my needs. I basically just want a phone that I can put my SIM card in, set it up so that I can use as a hotspot, and then I'm not going to attach any of my stuff to it. I'm going to set up myself with my own personal private profile for traveling and not attach it to my main profile and just say the hell with it. And if the tradition maintains, we're going to lose signal here for a moment, because there's one section here that seems to have a hiccup. So if you see it, you know what's going on. It's funny because as I've been wandering around, I've noticed that there are a few spots that things get a little flaky. You know what? I'm going to try. No, I will not. I was going to say I was going to try to bypass it, but I won't. We're just going to go. But, okay. Oop, there we go. How hot is it here today? Let's see. It's 93 Fahrenheit at the moment. Which is, I had flipped it over to Fahrenheit for my descent. My parents are in the US, so I flip back and forth. Right now it's 34. It's going up to 40, 41 today. As of right this moment, at 34, it feels like 43. So that's a little hot. That's a little warm for my ass. You need no phones too. The heat just eats through technology. That's kind of what I'm getting at. And that's kind of why I'm thinking of, you know, buying a fairly inexpensive phone that's not designed for the West. You know, there's a bunch of models that are intended for living out here. Why not get one? You know, I don't see the locals are out buying a new phone every year or two. They tend to hold on to things for a while, I would assume. And I'd rather put a little bit of an investment. Now, there's a couple of different models that are more budget friendly, that are like 80, 90 bucks. But the chipsets on them are really slow, and the things I would be giving up would be too much for me. So like I said, the Techno Spark 20 Pro kind of ticks a lot of my bells for me. It's not a high-end screen by any stretch of the imagination, but it should be capable of handling what I need for doing this. And it has, I think, 8 gigs of RAM for it, which is ample, but you can upgrade it to 16 by sharing memory. That shared extra 8 gigs is slower, but still you'd have access to it, which I don't care about. But it also has 256 gigs in it for a storage, which is like stupid. Whew-wee. Man. But we'll see how well this goes today. Okay, should be getting cooler soon. Carbon tax just went up again in Canada to fight climate change. Should cool off soon. Well, I appreciate everybody in Canada paying off their carbon tax so that we can have some cool weather here. It's funny because I've been talking about the heat here for like the last month or so. That I've been finding it uncomfortably warm, or, you know, speaking with my landlord and some of the people that I met here, everyone's saying that this is unseasonably warm weather. And so, like, I've known that this is hot, and, you know, I'm making the best of it that I can. But I know it's hit a point when all of a sudden, you know, people from back home are watching the news, seeing that there's a heat wave in Southeast Asia, and they're worried about me. I'm like, yeah, it's been this hot for a long time. It started about a week after I got to Siem Reap, so almost 2 months. And I would say it was up like for the first month or so, it was like 38 during the day, 39, you know. And now, a good day is 38, 39. We're pushing 41, 42 most days. And the real feel is up over 50 some days. So, yeah. I'm doing my best to maintain and not get into any trouble with the heat. These streams will probably ease back to shorter ones. You know, not pushing the 2-hour mark, because I figure an hour of this is plenty, which is enough for me. my allergy pills just kicked in. If you saw that I had the quiet, silent video the other day, this is the reason. I have allergies, and they're seasonal, or they just seem to be, I'm allergic to trees. And I get up in the morning and it's usually pretty rough. Would be cooler near the ocean, maybe get a place with a pool. Yeah, my lease is up at the end of May, and so I'm making a few considerations. I mean, you know, I can renew if I want there. It's a lovely, it's a great building. The people that run it are great. I have zero issues with it. But I think next, there's a couple things that I'll be looking for my next place. Instead of getting a studio, I'm going to look for a 1-bedroom. And with that 1-bedroom, I want it to have a separate bedroom that's small with an AC unit in it, because for sleeping, I want to be able to cool down my sleeping area and not have to worry about having to cool down an entire large room, which I'm currently doing. And again, it's not super expensive or anything, and that's not my reason for it. It's just that when the heat is like it is, it's infinitely easier to cool down a smaller place than it is a larger place. And so that's one thing I'm looking at. And then obviously the other is maybe having a pool. Pool would be nice. I would appreciate that. That tends to come at a premium though here. So, but honestly, a smaller living area will be good. But we'll see. I am planning on traveling a little bit here in the next while, and I'm going to go visit Kep, which is an ocean area, so that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. So Debbie, still just as hot in Bangkok, as I'm assuming that's what it is. It's my understanding is it's still hot there. The news I saw, they're suffering from the heat just like we are here, but it would be more so because I found in Bangkok, even the temperatures when it was like 35, 38, it felt a lot worse in Bangkok, because again, you're in a city, you've got the buildings tend to radiate heat, and that's what I find the hard part. There's a breeze here that I didn't have where I was in Bangkok, so I'm very happy to not be suffering from that there. Mang, thank you. You like my video. I appreciate that. I like having you here. I do. So you can probably tell I'm by the river. This is my favorite place to walk, but we're going to walk up. When I first came to Siem Reap, there was the national highways just up here, and the hotel that I stayed at was just down the street from me here. And I went to a store to get my SIM card when I first arrived here. And the ladies that were running the, I stopped at a couple of stores. I was offered some really awkwardly inflated pricing for a SIM card. You know, when you do your research in advance, you kind of know what to look for. And when I went in there, they didn't charge a premium. I think it was like an extra $1, but for getting a SIM card with a month service, instead of paying $11, I paid $12. And I was like, $1 service fee for going to an offsite to get a SIM card, I'm fine with, you know? I had no qualms with it. Some of the other places were trying to charge $8 or $9. And even one of the main stores, they had the tourist SIM card that they wanted to offer me $20 for. And I was like, it's not what I want. I just want a simple one, and they wouldn't budge. So I was like, I'm going to go elsewhere. But anyway, the store that I went to and I got the SIM card, it's a cell phone store. And so I'm going to go back there to where I may be buying a phone, because they're the ones that offer me the best prices before. Again, they seem to know what they're doing there. So, and they did me right when I first arrived here, and I appreciate that. Ooh, Debbie, before here today, according to what I've got here. But yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It's just uncomfortably warm. And at night, and that's the part that boggles my brain, is like, it's only going down to 28. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, it was 30 degrees. And I was like, what? So to me, that just shows that the heat has radiated enough to make the ground hot. So it's not cooling off at night like it usually would. So according to all the weather stuff that I've seen, we are looking at rain on and around the 5th of May. So I'm very excited for that. We got a 40% chance of rain. I would like that to be a 140% chance of rain, because I would much rather not have to have a day without rain. Because if it's going to rain, I'm going to go out and play in it like a 5-year-old. I'm going to get myself soaking wet. I'm going to take my action camera that's waterproof with me. And I'm going to go out and play in the street and get covered in dirt. I don't care. I'm just going to go enjoy the rain, because I haven't seen any since I got over here. There was one rainstorm in Bangkok when I was here, and it lasted all of 5 minutes. And I went out for breakfast, and it was like leaving my apartment, going to get breakfast was the rain. And everyone else is scrambling, running, trying to get under, cover. I was just out there with my hat and my t-shirt going, oh man, this is a treat. I'm cooling down from the sky. And it was a lovely little rain, so I want more of it. I am that one guy looking forward to rainy season, not gonna lie. Not going to lie. It should be fun. Okay, let's see. Go back into chat. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, closing in on the place. I love this street. It's great to walk down because everything, it's like wide open, and like when you get down a certain place, like it gets even wider, and there's like a bike trail on the side. But the trees here are minimal, and if you come down at the wrong time of day, like me, you're just right in the thick of it. So, but I'm not walking far, and then once I get done, I'm gonna go back towards the river. This could be just a quick and easy, here's some money, I'm taking the phone. I'm not going to go shopping very much, but we will see. I will check with her and make sure it's okay to live stream from in there. Whew. Yeah, I'm feeling the heat right now. Yeah, because a couple of weeks ago I did a bike ride, it was 36. And I was fine, and now it's 34, and it feels hotter. So the humidity level is definitely up. So that's where I'm getting the whole feels like thing is making sense here. And I'm also very excited. I bought myself a treat yesterday. I picked up a French press and some coffee. So when I'm done the live stream, I'm going to go back and go and make myself a coffee. And I also ordered in some pork rice last night that I have in the fridge, and I'm going to have that for breakfast. And I'll have it cold, because I'm that guy that likes cold rice. Okay, we are here. Hello. Is it okay to have a camera? Is it okay using camera here? Okay. Because I'm live.
May I have you?
Yeah, I was looking at over here the Techno Spark.
We have
I think this is a Spark.
20
Yeah.
Pro, Spark 20, Spark 20C,
Okay.
and Spark Go
The Go.
2024.
Okay. I don't think I like the Go. I think the. Ooh. Okay. Here, I'll turn you guys around here. This is the selection. Okay, these are the phones. These are the Spark 20?
Spark 20 Pro.
Okay.
Have
That's the.
green and black.
Yeah, I like the green. And that's the magic skin, I think they call it. I don't know. Infinix, you carry? Infinix phones. No, okay. I know it's either Spark or Infinix. Redmi Note 13, that's $199. Okay. And these are good?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the good and the big memory and big RAM.
Mike, I'll show you. Sorry. So much stuff. Do this real quick. I have a phone from Canada, but it gets hot. I'll show you.
When?
All the time when I'm out. When I charge it, when I do anything, it gets hot all the time. See? Like right now, feel.
Can I take it off?
Yeah, yeah. It's just,
It's too hard.
yeah, it's all the time like that.
បងអើយបងទូរស័ព្ទថ្ងៃរហូតចឹងមកពីគេអត់និយាយទៅក្តៅទៅពេលហ្មងអត់និយាយចឹងអត់ឯងគាត់មិនថាមកពីមេក្តៅនិយាយទៅគឺវាក្តៅទៅពេលហ្មងតែគឺបងពិសាហ្នឹងក៏បងទៅសួរថាវាមកពីអីបានក្តៅរហូតចឹង He said maybe you can turn off your phone maybe like 10 minutes and just for test it.
Oh, it's all the time. It doesn't matter. I turn it off.
Maybe it's right now
It's if I'm
hot
yeah.
in Cambodia.
I think it's the heat in Cambodia because it's from Canada, so I think it wants to go back. That's why I was thinking because these won't get hot, right? Like this temp.
A little bit because this month is too hot in
Right.
Cambodia.
Yeah. So it'll get, but
So if
not
you
like
don't
this.
use something in, just you can. It's only you turn on the internet.
Right.
It's really hard.
Okay. So like I'm right now with this, I have Wi-Fi for this. So it's I set up hotspot, you know. So this is now hotspot. That's all I'm doing. That's oh, sorry. This I put on wireless charging. So well, it's just waterproof. Okay. I think I'll do the green. It comes with a case, right? It has
Yes, it's come with the case
okay.
and charger.
Charger, okay.
So you take the green.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know a little bit.
That's
English,
okay.
but
You're
we try
fine.
to speak.
You did great. Your English is way better than my Khmer, so. Let me see if my friends are saying anything. Oh no, I have coffee. I'm good, thank you. I appreciate it. Check out the Oppo Reno 8. I don't think they have the Oppo Reno. I don't see the Reno 8 here. Maybe I need to get a white T-shirt. No, no. I have the Vivo 27, Debbie. Yeah, I'm looking for this one because it has 256, and I just watched a bunch of reviews on it, and it just kind of ticked a lot of boxes for me. For 160 bucks, I'm okay. And Tony, I'm agreeing the Xiaomi phones, but I haven't seen Xiaomi.
Xiaomi, nobody don't stock it, but if you want, we can take
No,
for you.
no.
Take.
But I don't see it in Cambodia. Like, I haven't seen any.
It's not the most in Cambodia thing,
Right.
Xiaomi. Have the sticker.
Ooh,
And warranty card.
okay.
Case.
Charger, and then it has headphones.
And the cable.
Okay.
No, it don't have headphones.
No headphones?
Yes.
Perfect. It has headphone jack, right? Oh yeah, yeah, it's got the, you can plug in. Get the money ready. You look like the kind of guy that does his homework. Debbie, the one I'm looking at is the. Here, I'm just going to use the case real quick. The TechnoSpark Pro. There's also the Pro Plus, right?
Yes.
That you don't have?
Broker is not available right now.
Okay.
Because out of the stock.
And that
Maybe
has-
4 or 5 days more. We have
Okay,
to
but it has like curved glass. Yeah.
eat glass.
Yeah. See, sign language works. Yeah, so this is the TechnoSpark 20 Pro. And this came out end of December. And when I'm looking at the, I could. 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. So, if you guys don't know, you can use US currency and real in Cambodia. So, the prices here are all in US currency. But that's the new jam.
Can I give you?
Of course, this is the money I prefer.
Because in Cambodia we don't use anymore $1.
I don't blame you. I don't want to use them either. Okay. Oh, we got everything packed up? Okay.
Oh, we have to.
Yeah, so comparison. A little bit taller. I may end up getting a different case for it. I know that they carry the different cases here, and I got green. And if people are wondering, this is black, why are you getting green? It's actually a green Pixel phone. So oh, thank you. You're so kind. If I want to get a case, you have, if I want to get a different case You carry different cases or no?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, not for now. They gave me a bag. Oh, cool. This is actually really handy. This is gonna be like a little side pouch thing. This is gonna be perfect for camera gear instead of my satchel bag. And, okay. Oh, purple.
Purple and black.
How much is the purple?
I give you further to this.
I'll buy it.
This one?
Yeah, I get a purple one. That'll go well. $4. Hard to say no. Reels they work. It comes with a screen protector, so I'm good with that. Trap Boy Entertainment, where are you? I am in Siem Reap. Just off the river, just down there. Oh, what's the name of the store?
Shop?
Yeah.
Only phone shop.
Bonnie Phone Shop?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we are.
You can take it in the Google map.
You want to say? I do live, so. Oh, sorry, here. I think it wanted to see my face.
It's okay, just see your face. Hello.
There we go. Okay, Quinn. Okay, so, new phone, new case. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much and have a nice day.
I will. And your English was excellent, so.
Thank you so much. But we try the best.
Oh yeah, that I will say in Cambodia, everybody tries. Everybody here is so nice. I've been made to feel welcome the entire time I've been here, so it's lovely. So thank you. Okay, too many things.
Have a nice trip in Cambodia.
Oh, I moved here. I live here now.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 months now, and I just got my visa. I'm going to do 1 full year. So I love Cambodia. Okay, let's get this going.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope I will see you next time.
You will. I got my SIM card here for my phone when I first came, and you guys took care of me. So, and then I saw this phone right before New Year, and I was thinking, it's like, okay, I want, and I just didn't get, so I got today. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Whew. And if you notice, I don't haggle. I don't find the need for that at all. The prices there are reasonable. They're marked on top, and it worked perfect. So I'm happy. Chad, how much was it? It was $159. So it is a brand new phone. It comes with a a MediaTek G99 processor, 8 gigs of RAM that can be upgraded to 16 with shared memory, and it also has onboard 256 gigs of memory. 108 megapixel camera on the back, a 32 megapixel camera on the front, and the one thing I really kind of dug about it is that if you've got like the phone sensor hole, the camera hole, Apple has that digital island thing, and they've done something fairly similar. And they also have a light that's up there, so you can do a selfie, and there's a light on the front of the phone to light you. I'm just like, and it also records in 2K video, which I thought was kind of neat too. So, whew. Head back over towards the river. I don't know why I turned down here. I don't know. But yeah, it's hard to say no to you know, a fairly decent budget phone for 160 bucks. I know I paid over $600 for this one in Canada. And I tried a couple of budget phones in Canada before, and none of them really worked. Oh, the other thing with this, the new phone I got, it has a 120 hertz screen refresh rate. So I think it defaults to 60, but you can use 60, 90, or 120. And a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, which should last me a full day and then some. So when I get home, I'll slap my SIM card into it and see how it goes, and then the next live stream we will use that as the hotspot. What I'll probably do, to be honest, is use it as a hotspot and then still bring this phone around as and just connect it to Wi-Fi from the hotspot. Just go from there. It should work. At least that's the intention. But yeah, 160 bucks for a new phone. I figured it was good. The cheapest I was able to get a phone back in Canada, trying to think. And these were used on Amazon, were around 200 and change, like 250. I mean, there were some really bad. There's a whole, it's funny, like you would think over here that you would have more of those really weird Chinese knockoff phones. Like if you go on Amazon and you look up, you know, like inexpensive phones, there's like a billion, you know, where they say it's Android 14, but there's no real specs. And those are the ones that when they, you know, the reviewers get a hold of them, you know, they buy them for 90 bucks, they open it up and it's like mostly nothing inside, you know, and you know when it says it's got 128 megs of memory, but it actually is like, you know, 32, but it's giving out false readings, like all that kind of crap. So, and I found a couple of those in Canada before, so I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I cannot see the screen, so my apologies. Hopefully the nits reading on the other phone are better. Okay, or I'll just stay in shade more often. Okay. Oh, my family is in Batumbang. Much love from Massachusetts. Yeah, that's not far from here. I think it's like an hour or so away. So I'm planning on heading out there one day. I did my visa run the other day, and the agency that I use to get the I have an agency here that I've used to get all my visa stuff done, and they made arrangements for me to have a taxi that was a shared taxi that took me up to the border and back. But when I was there waiting for the taxi, I just inquired. I said, you know, how much are the scooters? Because, you know, I thought, how much is it for a day? And it was $8 for the day. But she said if I took it for a month, it was $80. And I was like, ooh. So I may end up, once I get a lot of traveling done and I feel more confident on things, I may look at renting a scooter for a month here. I think would be a good idea. And then I'll travel to some of the more outlying little areas. But I won't be traveling too terribly far, trust me. Chad, awesome, thank you. My dad, Stuart, see what you mean about great service and very friendly people. What a pleasure. That's the thing. You know, here I am, just a dude walking into a store with a camera. And I asked, I did, and they were very gracious to allow me to use it, but that service, that's not different. That's everywhere here. Like, it's beyond impressive. And I love it. Vietnam Steve, you missed the brand of the phone, switching between devices. This is the Tecno Spark 20 Pro. TECNO, I think it is the. So again, doing a little bit of my homework and research, Samsung tends to be the, well, a current report was Samsung had the most phone sales, I think, for the first quarter, followed up by Apple. And there was another company that was third that I didn't recognize the name. And the report that I saw, they said that it's a Chinese manufacturer that produces a series of phones, and one of them is Techno. Infinix is the other, and they're the third largest producers of phones globally. So they have a very large market in Southeast Asia. Another reason why I was looking at it, because I was like, I really need a phone that's used to working here. And plus, the other one I was looking at was $90, so considerably cheaper than this one, but the speed and everything on it was just a lot slower, and I saw a little bit of lag when they were using it for like websites and stuff. But all the reviews I saw on the Techno Spark 20 Pro, none of that. It was just like, mostly people were more shocked at the value you were getting for it. So, which makes me happy. And they gave me a bag. I mean, come on. Also, I got the lavender phone case. Come on. Look at this. That's my jam. I love purple. Like, it can be any shade of purple, and I'm ecstatic. You mix purple and green together, and then it's like pastel shades. I'm that guy. I just love it. I do. Whew. Man. I'm telling you. Wow, almost an hour. 49 minutes. I know that the screen time that I see is a little more than the screen time you guys have. So when I get the live streams ready, it takes about a minute to 2 minutes between when I click on live on the camera to when it gets all the communications and everything done, and YouTube knows that I'm live streaming, so that I can actually hit the button on YouTube to go live. So, so I have good news for the YouTube front. When you do this, we all work towards getting monetized. It's no lie, you know. Anybody that does this seriously puts a ton of time and effort into making videos and content, and so monetization is something that we all strive for. Now, YouTube being a business that they are, and I get it, they set limitations for what they will allow, and you have to meet certain guidelines before they allow you to monetize your channel. And I fully get that. I don't have a single issue with it at all. It just sucks when you're doing this and you're waiting for that to go through. It used to be, when I did my first channel years ago, you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 hours of view time. Then you could apply for your partner. But they change the rules a lot all the time. So they still have the 1,000 subscribers, but for full monetization, you need to have 4,000 hours of view time, which takes some time and dedication to get through. So, which is fine. I think it was about a year or two ago, they offered a scaled down limitation. So you can get 500 subscribers, and you need 3,000 hours of view time, and then you could apply to enable memberships and super chats. Well, I woke up this morning to a notification from YouTube that I had finally met the criteria for that initial baseline. So I submitted all of the paperwork this morning to YouTube, and my channel is now under review for monetization so that I can have memberships and super chats. So, and that should be kind of fun when that's enabled. Super chats didn't happen during live streams. People will, throw money and it, there's perks and things. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I still have to work out the logistics of before I make it go live. So the process will be, I've applied for it. Once it gets approved, then I have to enable all the features and then set up the my tiers and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to probably be another week or two before that all happens. And I think as of now, I'm just 778 or something subscribers. So we're within a couple hundred of 1,000. And my overall view hours are close to 3,200. So before too long, I should be able to get that, which would be nice. Vietnam Steve, I hope you understood it now. Here, if I failed, bear with me for 1 second, because I don't know. Again, this is me not paying close enough attention to chat and everything. This is the phone. It's the Techno. Well, of course, I'm covering up the Techno Spark 20 Pro. The Pro's is underneath the 20. Hello. Yeah. It's hot. AG Puzzle Ferret, I saw that you were in chat, so. Of course, my finger is so, I'm sweating so much, I can't open up the fingerprint sensor on my phone. Oh, got it. Oh, miracles. Hey, J Puzzle Ferret, thank you for plugging my Rivet Head channel. Yeah, I'm curious to see how well this channel fares compared to that one over the long term. Yeah, funny enough, let me just catch up with chat here. 11 cases are really cool. How you cases on your phone yet? Yeah, I'm going to probably not rock the case for a while just to see, but if I start to scratch it up, I'll have it. It was $4 for the lavender case, and the reason I wanted to get it is the clear case that comes with these things. They just tend to be like heat magnets, and they just kind of trap the heat in it. So the other one's more of silicone. She'd throw a few girls in with bikinis, and you'll hit those numbers in no time. Thanks. Yeah, because that's my style. Yeah, I'm not that guy. It was so funny. I've met quite a few people since I've been here. And funny enough, I bumped into some folks that have watched my channel and have found me on the street, so, which is very cool. But yeah, I think you tend to have two different types of tourists here. You'll have the ones like me that are, just doing what they can, just trying to make a living for themselves, searching. Some of us are searching for inner peace. Some of us are searching for a place to retire. Some of us are just searching for a way to get away from things back home. So I think everybody has their own things, but there's also there's that group that tends to be on the prowl, I like to say, and they bring a lot of their baggage with them here. And it's no different back home. And I have found it happen time and time again that people think that the way to fix themselves is through another person. It's like, oh, if I had, a younger girlfriend, if I had a girl with, bigger butt, all that stuff, I'll be happy then. and it's all false promises to yourself, because I'm good, thank you. It's I don't think anybody will be truly happy until you're happy with yourself, right? So, and I think that we have a lot of tourists here, not so much here in Cambodia, thankfully. At least I haven't run into them. It seems to be the circles I flow in don't seem to be that way. But, you know, people looking for that connection with another person, thinking that's what they need to cure whatever ails them. And my mindset is on the opposite side of it. It's like, you know, I don't need that other person to cure myself. I need me. Because I think until you're happy with yourself and you're able to love yourself, you'll not be able to truly love somebody else. And I'm pretty sure I've been miserable for a long time. I've had a lot of bad relationships, so I'm not quick to want to jump into another one. I'm more in the mindset to just kind of live my life. And if I stumble upon that amazing person down the road, great. But it's not a, like everything else in my channel, this is not a sprint, this is a marathon. And I'm here for the long haul, for all of it, so. And I've been single for 7 or 8 years now, and been fine with it. Tried to date a few times, that went horrible, miserable. I had one date when I was in Montreal that ended up in an ambulance going to the hospital at the end of the date. Yeah. So I am one of those bad luck people. Yeah, and I was not the one that, well, I was in the ambulance, but I was not the reason for it. The lady that I was out on the date with had a bad reaction. The device is overheating. So this is the first time this camera has said it's going to overheat. So, but anyway, the lady I was out with, she reacted poorly to something and had an allergic reaction, and was on the verge of fainting. So we got an ambulance and took her to the hospital because her blood pressure was tanking. And yeah, funny enough, neither one of us wanted to go on a second date after that. Vietnam Steve, no bikinis, please just wander. Yeah. That'll be exactly what I'm doing. Okay. I'm heading almost back to home now, so obviously I will keep this going as long as I can. If it does overheat and stop, you guys have been forewarned. This is yeah, so this camera is rated for 40C. And we're under that today, but just getting in, you know, just in the direct sunlight, it overheated the camera a bit, so. Okay. There's an area back there that's a bit of a dead zone that we lost connection. So, yeah, so to kind of go back to the whole bikinis on the channel, I think the only time you'll ever see a bikini on the channel is if I'm wearing one. So, and you know that that's not going to be, well, not that it wouldn't happen, it's just that it's not likely to happen anytime soon. Man, I'm looking forward to getting back, turning on the AC for a little bit, and playing some video games. I got a game that I've been playing for a year now, almost a year, called Remnant 2. A new DLC came out for it. And it's kind of like a first-person shooter, role-playing game meets Dark Souls. So it's fun, I enjoy it. And I've got a buddy of mine that I record with, and we play that a lot. And it's fun because the DLC, I think we beat the DLC in 4 hours or so, roughly. And we felt that it went by quickly. And then after we'd beaten it, we looked online and realized that like we'd only scratched the surface. So the thing I like about the game is that like the whole purpose of it is you got to unlock guns and you get rings and amulets and things, and you know, to build out your better characters and whatnot. And it's they hide some of the gear, so you have to kind of jump through hoops. So a lot of folks will do will play for tens of hours of the game just to unlock a gun, and they make a video about it, and then you're like, oh crap, that's cool. And so usually what I'll do is I'll know that this is the area, that this is where it would be, and then we go and search for it. And then if we get stumped, we'll watch the video or read the online things like, oh okay, I got to shoot this pixel in order to do it. So I don't know, it kind of brings back the old school gaming things a little bit. And my buddy Fetch, he's a little bit older than I am, and but we're the exact same mindset. We've been playing games forever, and a lot of my friends that I game with are usually in their 30s, but it's nice to have somebody in my demographic that likes the video games too. Because, and this is, the simple fact, is when you're playing these games and things happen, you end up goofing, right? So you make pop culture references that you remember, or you hear a song in the game and it reminds you of a song from the 70s, and then you can talk about it, and then you have that commonality, and it makes you feel, I don't know, makes me feel like I'm a kid again playing games back in the 80s, instead of just being an older man still rocking video games, which is I remember being told, oh, you'll get tired of this, you won't be playing video games when you get older, like when you're an adult you'll have to settle down and you won't be playing video games. And I'm like, they didn't realize that that's the thing I do to kind of unwind and process my day. Some people go out drinking, some people will do illicit things, or me, I'll just throw a video game on and shoot the shit out of a bunch of pixels and enjoy the hell out of myself. Oh man, this phone is getting very hot in my pocket, so let me just do this real quick. Yeah, it's right now it's 100 degrees for reference. Tony, my apartment's holding up well. So yesterday was a very hot day. I went out in the morning, went out for a walk, got home around noon, and then sat in my apartment until about 4, had the fan on, and then I went out to go see a movie. And then I didn't turn on the AC until I was gaming with my buddy around 8 o'clock at night. So it's not perfect, but it's doable. In the early 80s, I used to play Galaga in the arcades, a quarter of a game. 1940, great one. Sinistar. Don't know if you remember that one. That was one of my games that I loved. Robotron was another one. I'm trying to think of the 80s though, because I ended up getting a computer fairly young. Like I think it was 82 when I got my first computer for home. So I stopped going to the arcades and I was just gaming at home. But yeah, in the late 70s, early 80s, I was all about the arcade. Still to this day, what was it called? Space Quest and Dragon Quest, those games that were like the Disney animation, and it was like quick time events. Those games just floored me. I was like, man, like I knew it was like a laser disc and it was hand drawn stuff, and like, you're watching little clips of a movie and you're interacting with it. And I was like, man, if we ever get video games that we could do that with, it's going to be a whole different thing. And now, you know, almost photorealistic stuff on things now. It's just like, it's insanity. Toronto was a big home video game day. Dude, you're right. Are you familiar with the Khmer House Hotel? I am not. I have not. I think that was an Excite Bike. Dude, we had that in my university. We had that in the university, in the dorm. It was one of the games that we had. But I am back home. I am back at the the apartment complex here. But I'm going to call it the day here. That was fun. I do want to thank everybody for coming along with me to buy a cell phone. I'm going to go bring it upstairs and get it charged up. Tony, when Pong was popular, that was my first game. My dad brought Pong back home to us. I think it was 74, 76, and around there. We had it for home, and it was great. But anyway, I'm going to call it here. I'm sweating buckets, and I'm going to go take a cold shower. There's no cold water in Cambodia, so I'm going to take a lukewarm shower and enjoy my day. I'm going to go lay down for a little bit after my shower, and then I'm going to play some video games. But I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming along on the adventure today. Got a new phone, so that was good. So hopefully the next stream I will not have to worry about my phone melting while we're out. If you wouldn't mind to pop a like on your way out, it would be greatly appreciated. But I will see you all very soon in our next one. I have videos planned and booked right through till Friday already. So Friday's video is talking about the visa run that I just went through on Friday of this last week. So I have 3 or 4 videos in advance. So got some stuff coming up for you guys. Chris, thanks for shooting in the good god-awful temperature. 100 degrees, way too hot. Thank you. I do this exercise for me, and I love to do live streams, so it'll cool down soon enough. So this is all, I'm out doing this anyway, so I may as well chat and talk with you guys while I'm doing it. But anyway, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.